Hey everyone, Mr. MC here. This is Left Guide for Nurburgring GP with the Audi TT Cup. Let's get this started. You've got a very sharp hairpin turn coming up, so you want to start to brake right before the path on the left ends. Do all your braking, and then as you start to turn, lift off the brake so you can get your car to turn some more, and then fully accelerate as soon as your car is starting to point towards the next section of the track. Then for this turn, all you want to do is just lift off the throttle. Do some throttle control, and once you're halfway through the turn, slowly start to accelerate your way through. You might need to do a bit more throttle control so that way you won't end up going off track. Start to brake before the green area on the right ends. Do some heavy braking for a moment and then lift off the braking so you can engage in some trail braking so you can slow down while trying to get your car to be on the inside of the turn as much as you can. Halfway through the turn, start to slowly accelerate, stay on the left side of the track, and then go full throttle, shift into third gear, and as you start to approach this next turn's apex, you want to lift off the throttle. Since this car is a front wheel drive, the car will heavily understeer if you start to go full throttle, so by lifting out the throttle, you can give the car some flexibility to turn. Right after you hit the apex, you can then start to go full throttle. Right when your car hits the end of the path that is on the right, start to brake. Brake heavily for a moment and then do some trail braking. Halfway through the turn, go at half throttle, then fully accelerate, get your car to the left side of the track, and start to brake right before the curb on the left ends. Just like the last turn, heavy braking at the start, then lift off the braking to do some trail braking. Halfway through the turn, start to accelerate your way out. Go a little bit into the gray curbs that is on the left and start to brake. You want to shift down into second gear and try to stay as inside on the turn as you can. Once you're past the apex, slowly start to accelerate your way out. You're trying not to get the wheels to spin, and once you're confident that the car will be able to complete the turn, you can then go out full throttle. When the car hits the left curb, lift off the throttle a bit so that way your car can make it to this next turn. When you're about halfway into the gray area that is on the right, start to brake. Brake heavily for a moment, and then as you start to turn, lift off the brake so you do some trail braking, hit the apex, and then fully accelerate your way out. Get your car to the left side of the track, and then do some trail braking, just not braking too much, and then you can slowly start to accelerate your way out. Brake just before the 100 meter mark. As you start to turn, start to lift off the brake until you hit the apex. In between the two turns, you can fully accelerate. After you hit the second apex, wait a little bit so you can get your car to turn a bit more before you start to fully accelerate. Start to brake when your car is about halfway through this dirt patch that is on your left. Do some heavy braking for a short moment, then engage in trail braking. And once your car is starting to pass the barrier that is on the right, you can slowly start to accelerate your way out, and you are good to go. That's all for the guide. Non-commentary versions coming up, but anyways, hope you found it useful. This is Mr. MC, the world's most okay player, and I'll see you in the next video.